Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Miss Parker, again.
You heard something already?
Well, Miss Spencer's just had a rather cryptic phone conversation. I don't know, it may be nothing, but just in case, I dubbed it off for you. I'll get back to my monitoring.
Oh, yeah. Well, did I come here for a reason? As a matter of fact, I did. I came to inform you that you and your brood need to get out of here.
I'm sure you want us to leave, Olivia, but the fact is I own this place.
Half. You own half this place, and I don't feel like picking up the tab for you. Not to mention the fact that you owe me $75,000 for your half of the repair costs.
I owe Alan that money, not you.
Alan is calling in his loan.
Since when?
Pay the money back, Cassie. You and your children can stay here. Otherwise, you're out. And speaking of finances, you know that little gala opening we're having? You owe me for half that, too.
I got a tip for you, Marina.
Another tip? Great.
Yeah, if you don't want to be treated like a slut, then don't act like one. Okay, look, maybe slut was too harsh a word, but you've been coming on to me for weeks. And if you act cheap, then that's how people are going to see you. You act differently, they see you differently. Like tonight, okay? Tonight you were different. And you didn't have to do that either, the bet. If you were angry with me, yeah, you should have just told me to my face, all right? The way we could have worked things out. That would have been the adult way to handle it.
The way that you were so adult when you said all of those catty, cruel things to me. And don't forget, Ben, I'm not an adult. I'm an adolescent brat.
I cannot figure you out.
You know why I brought Lizzie and Tammy here tonight? It wasn't to just make a couple of bucks. It was to humiliate you. Because I wanted to make you feel the way that you made me feel. So just to vent at you would not have been enough. I needed to teach you a lesson.
Oh, what? Always wear clean underwear?
Don't underestimate me. Or take me for granted. Ever.
Look, how could I ever take you for granted?
Did you hear what I just said?
Yes, I heard you.
Well, good, because the next time you ask me out, I want you to treat me right.
Who says there'll be a next time? Don't miss your bus.
Nicely done. Put that poor little rich boy in his place, but a word of advice, honey, no matter how cute they are, you never let go of the money.
How much of that did you hear?
Just the tail end, but I ran into Lizzie and Tammy outside the Beacon, and they mentioned something about Ben Reed and his underwear.
Oh, yeah, it's a long story, but I guess the upshot is that I
wanted to put him in his place, I heard, and you know, I think you accomplished that and left him wanting more.
Do you really think so?
No, you got to get that hopeful tone out of the voice. You don't need Ben Reed, he needs you.
Right. He needs me. He does need me.
Yeah.
He just doesn't know it yet.
Well, from what I saw, he's starting to.
Do you think so?
Much better.
I guess if anybody knows how to snag a rich guy, it's you, huh?
Is that all you like about Ben, his money?
Oh, no. No, I like other stuff about him. I like a lot of other stuff.
Oh. Yeah, when it's just the money, you can stay detached, but the minute your heart gets involved, it's trouble. You're gonna have to work extra hard and be extra on guard to keep your feelings from getting stomped on, okay?
I'm trying to.
And don't let Ben get away with anything, all right? You take everything you can from him. He'll respect you for it. You know, and if he doesn't, you still respect yourself and end up with some really nice stuff.
Yeah, I could use that. What about love, though?
If you're lucky, then love is part of the package. And if it isn't, you know, you still
end up with some pretty nice stuff. Olivia, do you think I could maybe, like, call you sometime if I ever need advice or something down the road?
Sure. Yeah, just don't, let another living soul know about it.
Why not?
Well, because, Marina, I am a terrible influence. Everybody thinks so.
Well, I don't think so. I think you're awesome.
Are you listening to me, Bill? I sent you up there to get a job done.
And I told you I can't talk right now, but don't worry, Olivia. Your love nest will be ready when you need it. Mr. Spaulding will be a very happy man.
Which Mr. Spaulding? Oh, did you give your contractor his walking papers?
Stop fishing, Alan. I know what I said. I'm not going to tell you anything about this project.
I'll tell you the whole story in time.
I must say, I'm a little surprised that you would hire Billy Lewis, knowing how close the Lewises and the Spauldings are.
Well, once upon a time, I was part of that family.
But not anymore.
No, I'm just a Spencer again.
Well, that's your choice. You could be a Spaulding, I only mention Bill Lewis's family because I take my grudges very seriously.
And that's news?
I don't believe you really understand this about me because we work differently. You're very fast and loose.
But I'm never out of control.
Grudges are very important because they can indicate one's loyalty.
Loyalty?
Mm-hmm. Loyalty. And one rewards one when he is loyal. And when they're not loyal...
You get put on the payback list.
Exactly. I've always lived my life by that principle, and I've always come out ahead.
I like hearing you talk about principles. So this loyalty and grudge theory, it's worked for you?
It's never failed me yet. See, I'm a big fan of success and loyalty. Oh, if you will excuse me, my business appointment is here. Please. Monica, I told you I would call you later.
Yes, I know, but considering how insistent you were that I get this conversation on tape, I thought you might want to listen to it right away.
Well, that would depend about what's on the tape, wouldn't it?
But Bill, you've been working so hard, you can take a break. Besides, there's no rush now. The cat's pretty much out of the bag. Alan knows about the cabin, and it won't take him long to figure out that I'm having it redone as a romantic getaway for him.
Mr. Spaulding, you look surprised.
I am. Very pleasantly surprised.
Philip, are you okay?
I've been better.
Is there anything I can do?
Well, Beth and I just had what I believe diplomats call a frank and open discussion.
So you had an argument about the diary?
Yeah, among other things. I was thinking that I might like to find out how this found its way to a publisher. Maybe you could help me with that.
Because you think I can help you get the answer, or because you think I am the answer?
Well, Beth's convinced it was you.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. But, what do you think?
Just tell me. Did you do it?
No, I didn't. Do you know something? If it's that important to you,
It is.
then I'll be glad to help you. More than glad.